Hello, Margie. How are you doing today? I know I went live just a minute early, but that's okay. How is everyone doing today? So, I'm still working on the literate dragon. I moved everything into the playroom so that I could have a little bit more privacy on this today. So, I don't have my little picture to show you where I'm at, but I'm working on the bottom 3 rows of this, and then I will be done. Hi, Connie. How are you? So, I do have a little bit of bad news today. Um, my light pad decided to go out on me, my big one. Hi, Lexi. How are you? Beth? So I'm going to have to get me a new big light pad eventually, which I do have these readers and I can actually fit these over my glasses, so that does help. Morning, Granny. How are you? So I will have to get me a new light pad here pretty soon. I've still got my smaller one, but and then the other thing is we might have to cut the live short today by about 15 minutes because I'm probably going to have to leave a little bit early to go to work because everything is still snow covered. Hi, Pauline. How are you? So we might have to cut it a little bit short today, probably about 9:45. I'm sorry, Margie. But other than that, everything is going pretty good. We ended up with about 9.5 inches of snow. Believe me, Granny, like I told you before, I would send it to you if I could. It's just, I do not want to go to work in this. I'm going to be riding in with Josh instead of driving my car. I do not like snow at all. I don't like driving in it anyway. Hi, Kathy. How are you? But yeah, I'm still working on Literate Dragon. I'm hoping to have this done within the next 2 weeks because I have a collaboration that I'm going to be doing with somebody, and I will mention more about that later. Well, it started out that they were saying that we were only gonna get like 3 to 5 inches, and then the day of the snow, they were saying up to 7 inches, but here we actually got about 9.5. Uh, Jeannie Bushnell, we're gonna do a little bit of a collaboration on working on a painting and doing a read along. Read along. You might like that, Beth. So I believe she announced it yesterday, but I haven't got to watch the video yet, so I want to make sure. I absolutely hate being cold. Hi, Melanie. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. That is okay. So glad to have you here today. Who with? If you can say just yet. But yeah, I'm working on color 895 on here. I'm hoping to have this done by February 1st whenever we start that. So I can start my other painting. And then in March, I have decided to join Granny and all the other people doing the check along. And did I miss somebody? Oh, you're doing the collaboration with Diamond Art Joy. You know, I haven't been getting notifications on her channel recently. I might have to go and check that out. It's Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. It's one of the classics that whenever I was younger, I was like, I don't want to read the classics. Those could never be any good. But then, well, we are so glad to have you. I've never read it before. Whenever I was unboxing Miss Havisham, I had mentioned that it looks like it was something from a scene in a book. And then Jeannie commented and said that Miss Havisham was from the book by Charles Dickens. Great Expectations, and so I thought that that was just really interesting. Well, okay. I've read now I can't even think of what it's called. Is it A Christmas Carol? I think that's what it is. But other than that, I don't think I've ever read one of his books either. So I am really looking forward to this. What is your collab about, Margie? Um, if I'm not sure, it's not too expensive on Kindle. And I believe it might even be on Kindle Unlimited. I'm not sure though. I can't. I've never read that one either. I've gotten so behind on my reading lately. I've been listening to all the cozy mysteries on YouTube. Just little short stories and stuff. I think Rosie A. Point, a lot of her little cozy mysteries are on YouTube for free. So I've been listening to a lot of those, especially at work. But I have decided that I'm going to do the check along in March. And if I have time after that, I'm thinking about starting one of my Josephine Wall paintings. I've got the Pisces one. I'm not sure though, so I'm not going to absolute on that. Buttercup. I don't have that one. I've got a few of Micah Jelina's paintings. I've got the one of the mermaid, I think. And there was one more in my stash. I've got 2 more Dreamer designs to unbox, and I think next week I'm gonna do those, but I'm gonna do them in one video. I'm gonna do the mystery one last in that, so that if y'all don't wanna see the mystery painting, then y'all won't have to. But I love Josephine wall paintings, but I know that they will take me forever. Speaking of which, I was going to answer some of the comments that I've gotten in this. Yeah, I ended up ordering 4 of them, and I've still got a Diamond Art Club that I haven't unboxed either. But Margie, you like all of the big guy girls like Jasmine Beckett Griffith, Hannah Lynn, and all that, don't you? Hi, Autumn. How are you? Let me find my comments on here, and I'll be answering these I'll be actually answering them on the app as well tonight on my break, but I thought I'd get through some of these because I did not have a chance to do my coffee chat and WIP this week. I thought so. I couldn't remember for sure. Let's see if I can get to just my comments, because where is it at? Is it in community? Yep. Okay, so I'm going to start down here at the bottom. I keep hearing stuff where people are driving on the road in front of us, and it all melted last night, and now it's froze back up in our neighborhood. I am not looking forward to that at all. Okay. So I'm trying to find when okay, right here. Teresa, I'd asked her where the snowman that she was doing was from, and it was from Craftably. It was adorable. I wish I got that one while they were still open, but I did not. Julie, great work on Literate Dragon. I did this one last year. I ended up changing the color of the kitty's eyes to a rhinestone greenish blue. The orange eyes weren't my favorite, and thanks for the WIP and chat. And I completely agree on that, and I might go back and do the same thing. Yes, Autumn is very much an influencer. I've seen lots of them that I just want to go and buy, and I don't. Okay, did I miss somebody coming in? If I did, I am so sorry. Hi. L&L, welcome. So glad to have you here. I was listening to your live last night while I was, or not your live, your whip and chat last night while I was cooking dinner. I really did enjoy that. Um, I didn't get to comment because I was cooking dinner, but I was listening. Y'all are all influencers because as soon as I get off of my lives, I'm going on Dreamer Design's website and on DAC website, although I haven't found much on there that I've wanted lately. Hi, Carrie Lynn. How are you? You know what? I was going to go through all of these, and I'm just going to apologize that I haven't answered comments in a while. But I will answer all the comments tonight, and I'll try to put them on my whip and chat next week. Hopefully, I'm able to do one. And to be honest, yesterday I could have done a whip and chat. I could have recorded an unboxing, but I was just being too lazy to do it. You know, Granny, I was sitting there talking to you on the phone, and now I don't know if it's discontinued or not. I haven't looked again at it, but that Firebird panorama is by the same person that did the woodland panorama. And I really, really want to get that one. That one's going to be my next one to get if it's possible. Yeah, I was talking to Granny the other day and we had a nice long chat. I really enjoyed that. I cannot wait to do my woodland panorama. And somebody asked me in the chats, and I'm thinking about going ahead and doing that one probably. I'm probably going to do woodland panorama probably about June because I've got so many that I want to do, and I've still got 2 that I've got to finish. I've got to finish Wolf Castle and Springtime Cottage. But they're back in my craft room, and it's just way, way too cold back there. I think that I might take down a few of my paintings in the living room. I've got my Minions painting that's up there. I might put that below it because it's another long one. But I'll have to measure to make sure that it fits there. That one will definitely be one that I hang up. I absolutely love that painting. And it's all Connie's fault. It is totally Connie's fault because I saw the painting on Dreamer Designs. I really did like it, but I wasn't to the point I have to have it. And then I saw where she had completed it, and that just done me in. Yes, I really, really love that painting. I cannot wait to do it. Um, It will be done this year, though. That's one of those that I just can't put off doing for a year. But, yeah, it got down to, like, 14 degrees here last night. Stardust wanted outside this morning, so I let her outside for a little bit, and she was back on the porch in about 15 minutes, meowing, wanting back in. But unfortunately, I gotta go to work tonight, and we are probably gonna be really, really busy because I'm sure they had a lot of cancellations during the week. So this weekend's gonna be really busy. And then we make all the trucks disconnect, but whenever there's ice out on the ground, we have them to stay hooked up to their trailers. Julie, welcome. So glad you're here. Don't mind at all that you're listening while you're driving. I do that quite a bit, especially on my way to work. But I was gonna show you what I completed on my weekend retreat. I got all of my Valentine uh, decorations done. So next week I will show you my Charlie Brown tree with the Valentine's decorations on it. I got a little string of Valentine's lights that I put on it, so you too, Julie. So glad to have you here. Yes, Granny is a big influencer too. I will agree. You did. That's great, Autumn, that you got your Charlie Brown tree. Mine is just one that I got from Dollar Tree. I've actually got two of them. I have a white one and I've got a pink one, and I'll be getting the pink one ready for Valentine's Day. It also works really well for Easter. How did I miss that? I did not see that unboxing. I'll have to go back through her channel. Okay, that's why I didn't see it. I haven't watched any YouTube hardly at all this morning. I watched a lot yesterday. I was being really lazy and not doing any recording or anything like I should have been. But I did get this to where I've only got 3 rows left on it to do. I will definitely have to go back and watch that video. I'm not getting much diamond painting done at all today. But that is okay. I'm gonna have to put all of this stuff up before I go to work because I cannot leave it in the kids' room, the playroom. I'll just fold up the table and then take my drills and laptop back into the living room. But yeah, I was so excited opening up. It took me a while to get to the unboxing of the Woodland Panorama, but I was so excited to open it up today. No, don't think so. Remy, I'll show you something real quick that's in here because I haven't got rid of it yet. Hold on just a second. Where? Okay, let me put my headset back on. Okay. Let me see if I can get this to where you can see it. See that? I'm going to try to get all that out of this cup, but that's what happens when my granddaughter dumps out a bunch of drills and puts them in a cup and then puts some unknown substance into it as well. I think most of the ones that she dumped out were extra drills, but I had 2 diamond paintings in here kitted up that I think she dumped out those drills as well. They were Toy Story diamond paintings, and they were actually going to be for the kids. And they were diamond dots. But I think she managed to get a hold of those 2 as well. I had kitted them up and never got around to doing them yet. So, yeah, I don't think she'll be working on my diamond paintings. Not yet. Give her about 10 years and maybe. She is mainly the one that uses the playroom. She's mainly the one that uses the playroom in here. I've got a little TV, a bed in here, and then her toys are supposed to stay in here. We do. Welcome, Grams. I didn't see you come in. I'm so sorry. Man, 27 minutes already. I cannot believe we've already been on here for this long. This time just flies by. But I will get this painting done in the next few weeks. But yeah, it has been so cold outside. Just looking at how cold it is and looking at all the snow on the ground, I just don't want to go out there today. That is quite all right, Dory. Welcome. So glad to see you. We will have to leave a little bit early today, though, because I've got to leave for work early. So we'll be ending the live at about 9:45 today instead of 10. I have some stickers that I get out every now and then, and Aiden is able to do some of those, but he loses interest in it pretty quickly. And Remy, she just puts, and I let her do some of them too, but she just puts diamonds wherever she wants, which is fine. They are those art dot stickers. And then instead of opening up the drills that came with it, I just give them a tray full of different colored diamonds out of my spare drills, and they're happy as can be with that. But right now, they lose interest really quick with it. I think if Axel ever started doing it, he would really like it because he likes doing all kinds of different crafts. He is always bringing me something like cardboard or like a paper towel tube, or even one time he brought me a spork, wanting me to make Forky for him off of Toy Story. So he's always bringing me all these little things, trying to get me to make stuff for him. Sometimes I can, and sometimes I can't. I will try. But sometimes the things that he wants to make are a little bit too hard to make. Oh, speaking of that, my daughter sent me this video. And I'm going to show it to y'all real quick. If I can find it on here. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Whoops. Okay, let's see if we can get this in the video so y'all can see it. It's upside down. I know it's a little bit hard to see. But he just was running, and he was just running, and then he just slipped. He was okay. Courtney said that he just got up laughing, and then he went and tried it again. That's the only picture I have of them in the snow right now, but I thought that was so funny. But that was Axel. They were playing out in the snow for a little bit. I wasn't there, but Courtney sent it to me. We ended up having to go get her from work early yesterday and bring her home. And the first day that next morning, whenever it snowed, I went out. And it's a good thing that the doorbell camera did not pick it up. Because I was walking in the house, and I started slipping, and I fell, but it was like it was in slow motion. I was okay, but I thought if the doorbell camera would have picked it up, I would have showed it to you. But yeah, I don't do so well walking on the snow and ice either. Man, let's see. I don't know. Normally, whenever it's snowy like this at work, they'll feed us at least something like sandwiches, but I don't know if they'll feed us at work tonight, so I'll probably go ahead and take my lunch anyway. Probably just a TV dinner that way. If we do not eat, if I don't have to eat it tonight, I'll just save it for tomorrow. That is very true. I take it really, really slow. If I did not live here, I would not miss the ice either, Margie. I absolutely hate it. It's funny, whenever you're kids, you're wishing for snow. And before they even, I remember whenever I was little, we would sit there and wait in the mornings to see if they called our school out saying that there was no school. Well, they announced that there would be no school on Thursday and Friday the day before. The day before it even started. And I was like, That is crazy. They never did that whenever we were in school. We had to wait till the morning before for them to decide if we were going to school or not. I would happily live somewhere where there was no snow either. We get plenty of rain too, but no. And to be honest, it really doesn't snow that often here. In Arkansas, we get, or around where I'm at, we normally get it maybe 2 times a year. And most of the time, it's just a dusting. Up towards Fayetteville and places like that, they normally get it a lot worse than we do. But normally around here, by the next day, it's gone. Yeah, I think all of our snow turned into ice out there because it looks like it's all refroze out on the roads in front of my house. I am very sure that Josh will have to use four-wheel drive just to get out of our neighborhood today. I completely agree, Margie. That was something I was going to show y'all too. Let me see. I don't know if my other phone uploaded it to my Google Photos, but I might only have 2 photos to show you. Let me see. Back. Yeah, I've only got 2 of them. This, turn it around so y'all can see it if I can get it in the camera, was whenever it first started. Oops. And then that is only after about an hour. And then this was whenever we were taking my daughter to work yesterday morning. It was completely covered everywhere. If I can hold it in frame so you can see it. But yeah, that was just taking her to work. I would love to be a snowbird that went to a different state whenever it got cold. But I'll have to wait until I'm able to retire for that. That is completely fun. You know, I've actually thought about taking something like a roast to work and just plugging it in my office for lunch. You can cook them on high for 4 hours, right? I have never been to Florida. I would love to go there just to for vacation. Yeah, you've had a lot of snow lately, Autumn. I don't think I would like being there at all. Nope. Think my husband just got home from going and checking on his mom, so he'll have an idea of how the roads might be. Yeah, I would love to just stay away from the snow all the time, but that's not gonna happen. Yeah, me too. I've pretty much stayed inside. I haven't went outside that much. And both times that I did, one time I did fall. The other two times I almost fell. So, but okay, so we've got about 5 minutes before I have to go, but I have so enjoyed today. I've had so much fun today. I did not get that much diamond painting done, but that's okay. I will work on this a little bit once I get home tonight. If it's not too late, and then I will have at least half of what's left done next week. I do too. I look forward to these every single week. And yeah, I even had Josh to drive me down to go and see my mom yesterday, and I was walking into the nursing home and I almost fell there. Thank you so much. I'm just hoping that these drivers today actually cooperate. But we are going to be really busy, I have a feeling. I will be looking forward to listening to it, Granny. Um, I'll be listening to it while I'm at work. I listen to a lot of YouTube while I'm working, and I don't always get to comment, but I do always try to give you a thumbs up on it. No, I don't want to be a resident either, but Mom was doing okay yesterday. Um, she seemed to be pretty good yesterday. Okay. Everyone be safe, especially if you've got snow where you're at. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button on your way out, subscribe, comment, comment. This is not a video. If you're watching the replay, comment. I will see y'all next week. Everyone take care. Bye.